I got one more I want to watch. This other one's more of a meme. More of an intentional meme. But it seemed like it could be neat. At the very least, it might be funny. How to Prepare for the Diablo 4 Release Grown-Up Edition by KareAkern. KareAkern? However you say that. I probably butchered it, but you know. I'll link the video here. Where we go in. And then after this video, we'll get into Darkest Dungeon 2. What's up, Raider? So, 2 more hours. I don't think I'll have to pause as much on this one, but we'll see.
Diablo 4 is just weeks away. It is almost here, and how?
Oh, it's even closer now.
Been waiting. But what do we do in preparation for launch day as an adult?
This is not a video
talking about what you should be playing while waiting for Diablo and how you should check out Path of Exile or anything.
Crying gently.
This is a video
staring longingly at the cover of Lilith.
When launch day
Not because she's hot, although I'm sure there's people out there doing that too.
Off.
What am I doing?
If you haven't already, it is past time for you to submit your little slip to work and say that you want to have the
chat. I work with you guys, so I'm not going to take time off. I'm just going to stream Diablo 4 instead. Dan is taking... I think Dan has 2 days off. He took 2 days off for it. So, yeah, no, this checks out. Yeah. Yeah. Don't call me out like that, Joe. Sorry, Robin. My bad. Okay.
Week off, and since I know that you booked the Ultimate Edition just because you could get those extra days, do not take the Friday off. You know, as well as I do, that on day 1, you will not be able to play.
Is it Thursday or Friday? I'm terribly confused. I don't actually know if it's Thursday or Friday. It's June 1st now, right? Or is it June 2nd still? Anyway. You shouldn't probably take that day off because it doesn't even start until 7 p.m. I believe 7 p.m. is server opening time. Well, for the East Coast. I guess it's earlier for the West Coast. So there's no reason to take day 1 off because you won't be able to do it till the evening anyway. Depending on where you live, I guess. I don't know. The starting time's probably shittier for some places than others, so maybe some places it makes sense. Diablo 4 out already? No, it's coming out in 2 to 3 days. Either Thursday or Friday, who knows?
So what you need to do is take Monday off. I guarantee you will get more playtime out of those days.
True.
So you don't have to waste vacation days sitting in the queue, okay? I've done it in the past. Not a good idea. If you do not have any vacation days, or you know that you can't get away those
Blizzard have stated they're confident the servers will hold up just fine and there'll be plenty of space. It shouldn't be long queues.
Symptoms now. You need to know what disease you need to have for you to not be able to work.
Some of us work from home. We need a better reason
to not be working. We gotta have fever, lying in bed, being completely passed out for us not to be able to just crawl up to the computer and answering a bunch of emails.
Or you just play it while working.
Or something like that, it is actually way easier. But make sure you got your shit together so you know.
Not encouraging that kind of behavior. I'm just saying.
Right?
It's no good calling, oh, I feel bad in my tummy and I have a headache and I'm puking at the same time. No, that's too many symptoms.
And it doesn't make any sense. In that case, you got like 3 diseases at once. Pick one, take that one, and report yourself sick.
No, that means you have the flu. Flu, headache, body aches, vomiting. You have the flu. Just tell me you got the flu.
Here, don't report yourself sick the day of the release. Now, most of the people will think that Diablo is released on the 6th. It isn't. It's released on the 2nd. So you might get away from there, but you might also have nerds from work.
YouTube was a mistake.
And they will know what's going on. Just make sure that it's not some deadly disease, so that you need a doctor's notice and they start asking you questions like, oh,
yeah, flesh-eating bacteria is not a good one to go with, chat. Well, you see, I got taint rot right now. I can't really sit in my chair, boss. I got taint rot. I can't work. I can't work. It's getting eaten away right now, boss. I can feel it. I can feel it, boss. I gotta go. Yeah, no, maybe not go with like taint rot or flesh-eating bacteria. You know, anything like that. Don't tell me you got the bubonic plague or anything crazy. It's smart, yeah. My bones are bendy, boss. Yeah, my bones, they're like noodles, boss. Boss, I can't. My fingers won't clack the keys, boss. Yeah. How's I gonna stretch this supposedly funny bit out about taking days off? 10 minutes? No, I think he's doing good so far. I think the pacing's fine.
A fungus is spreading with the CDC now.
I think the pacing, the joke hasn't worn too late
you need
yet.
something like a regular flu or something like that. Now, before this, it is very important that you take care of these days you have leading up to launch. You need to make an impression at work. You need to get on the boss's good side. You
now this is
don't wanna
actually
get
good
sick
advice.
or ask for a vacation when you're on the bad side.
Yeah, exactly. Might get turned down.
I need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow. So if you could be here around 9, that would be great.
You want to spend these days working like heck to earn your vacation.
Technically, not quite. The sick day thing was only, what, about a minute and a half? So it started here, I think, around a minute 1. And then it went to here. 1 minute 40 seconds, roughly. Which is fair. That's not too bad.
Days, or to earn their benefit of a doubt
Yes.
about your disease. Okay?
This is just good practice in
Look
general,
around you.
honestly.
What tasks?
You can get away with a
have
lot
your
if you're on the
significant other
company's good side, or your
assigned
boss's
to you
good
that
side.
you have not
So
done yet?
there's a lot more
There
leeway.
is going
This is
to
just
be
good general
a
practice.
magical time when you have the most fun in the game.
The first
You're
month
gonna
of the
be
game.
Reminded.
Definitely the first week.
Scrub that grill. Did you clean the garage? That makes it for the kids as well. Do they have homework they need help with? Do they have a test coming up? Make sure you help them now so you don't have to help them then. Be clear that these days you will not be contactable. You will be a druid doing 17 damage in some demon-infested wood somewhere.
Oh, I got a crit for
Feels
18.
bad.
You will not be able to go and clean the garage.
It's tough.
Very important.
I'm a
If
druid
you
player,
can't get
chat.
the day off,
That was my
you
most
are
played in
terrible
D2.
at faking sickness,
Feels bad.
and you need to actually be working. This applies for you home workers out there. You have tasks, you have emails to respond to, you have emails to reach
Get
out
ahead
to
of the
people.
curve before it even
Write
launches.
those emails now and don't send them.
Yeah,
Save
yeah,
them
yeah.
in draft.
Exactly.
This will be your steady drip of work where you can just sit and play, turn yourself a few degrees, send an email every hour so that you are still working. while not
Exactly.
putting in the work.
Especially
it is not
'cause
actually cheating that you are working.
They're not like tracking what you're actually typing or doing. They're just making sure like your mouse is moving, your keyboard's a clacking, they're monitoring stuff. That's it. And as long as you're actually getting work out, you're good. You can do whatever. You just play your Diablo 4s while you're waiting for that email to send. Take a couple minute break here. I don't know, maybe do a quick dungeon run and then get back to work. Do a little more clicking and clacking. Write another email. Fill out another expense report. Whatever the hell you're doing. Sue somebody. Or if you're Blizzard, go harass somebody. You know, whatever you need to do for your job.
because you have been working more the days leading up to it, okay? Be clear to communicate these rules to your friends so that they can do the same thing if you are playing with your friends. If you have friends who are not playing Diablo 4, get new friends. No.
True, brother, true.
Lilith is not going
Drop
to
'em.
conquer the world herself. She needs your help.
No,
I have
she
some
might
important
actually.
Questions. When was the last
Have you
time
seen how
called your
thirsty people
mother?
are for her?
Because you do not want a family event to come up during these days. That needs to happen before June 1st. You cannot have a family trip planned in the
Yeah.
middle of Diablo week.
No,
Hanging
it's
out
good
with your
planning.
kids, also very important. They don't want their
Yeah.
dad to disappear or their mom to disappear for a week. You need to hang out with them before. Take them to the zoo.
That's
Take
exactly
them to
what's
the
gonna
aquarium.
happen, though.
Do something
All right,
fun
little
before-
Timmy, I got a pack of Pop-Tarts in the pantry. We unplugged the stove. All the sharp objects have been put in the high cupboard. We plugged all the electrical sockets. We baby-proofed the house. Little Timmy, you're on your own for a couple weeks. Don't eat the Pop-Tarts too fast now. Daddy'll see you in a week. Goodbye.
Before the release, not after or during. Now, for your own health, the
COVID-23,
week
yeah.
that is coming up, Demon Slaying Red Hell Week is gonna be bad for your health. I'm not gonna.
Oh, yeah,
it's
no,
not
it's
gonna look
terrible.
good. You are.
You're gonna eat like shit. You're not gonna
probably
work
not in
out.
shape to be able to take one of these weeks where
Is
you
that
can just
Asmund?
play and eat snacks
He's looking
and not
healthy.
care about your health.
He's really
So,
pumping.
it is time to take care of
And
it
not
now.
just his
Burn
DKP
off the
numbers.
excess calories
He's
that
pumping
you
like the
will
gains.
have to have saved for that week.
Mhm.
Get into a routine. Make sure you start now, because you ain't gonna start when Diablo releases. That's for sure.
No, you gotta
If
be
you're
working
lucky,
on
the
ahead of time.
routines will still be there, and you will still do them during Diablo.
No,
week.
that's copium.
If not, at least you saved up the calories to actually consume all the snacks you're going to
Mm-hmm,
consume, and you'll end up at a +/-0 at the end of the week.
No,
As
no,
a
you're still
bonus,
gonna be in a-
if you
you're
do
still-
take
you're-
care of
you're-
your health,
it's
you
still
will
not gonna be
feel
good,
way
but it'll be better.
About sitting down and
Your
playing
numbers are still gonna be
games.
way off.
You will be able to play guilt-free. How about that?
No, you're gonna feel like shit at the end of the first week.
Yeah, I know it does.
Always do. Yeah, nobody's gonna feel good
Now, let's
about
be
this.
honest, we're not 14 anymore. We cannot sit in front of a screen for 12 hours a day. Just
True.
freaking grind it out. I
No,
know
I
probably
can't.
Asmon Gold can. But
I don't even. Asmongold doesn't stream that long, does he? I don't think he does. Like, even he's not gonna sit around for that long. I don't think he. His streams are usually what, about 6-7 hours, maybe 8 hours. Yeah, he's not like one of the. He's not like XQC. He's not a marathoner. But
in my eyes,
it's good because you get his viewers in now because there's clips of him through the video, so they want to see what the hell's going on. Is Asmon in trouble again? What'd he do this time? Nothing? That sounds about right.
he's a young man. So, I'm not surprised. During the time when you
For
are
14 plus hours at age 25, y'all are
when you
weak.
are
Oh.
slaying
Me, I have to get up every 3 to 4 hours. If I'm not getting up every 3 to 4 hours, pain is ensuing. I have to get up and move around. It doesn't have to be for long, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. Maybe I'll go make a bite to eat or something, or I'll put the dog out, or I'll, I'll just pace up and down the hallway, maybe say hi to the pups or something. But every couple of hours, I gotta get up. I have to. I can't just sit through it. I gotta move. I need to get my blood flowing. I need to stretch my back out. My ass is probably numb. Daddy's got to get up and move. Maybe make sure the children haven't eaten each other because they ran out of Pop-Tarts 3 days ago. Yeah, it's like Lord of the Flies out there or something. Give it 5 more. Yeah. Like, back when I was 25, I could marathon 16 hours, no problem. It's funny how quickly it happens. 25, 26, 27, 28, good. 29, I started noticing it. At 29, things started going downhill. By the time I hit, what am I now? Like 30-something? 32, 33? Am I 33 yet? Yeah, I think I'm 33. I'm 33 now, chat. The last 3 years has been a steep decline. Like, I'm noticing everything. Like, it begins at 30. It peaks at 40. At 40, everything is falling apart. And then, from there, you're just coasting and you're continuing to fall apart until the very bitter end. But I'm 34. Wait, I'm 34. Am I 34? Son of a bitch. The years sure do fly. 34. Where did it all go? Oh, right. Diablo 2.
those skeletons, stomping those zombie skulls. You need to take care of yourself then too. You need to take breaks. After each dungeon, you need to stand up.
I was playing with the dog last week. He did the stretch and is like, I was playing with Freya last week. We were doing tug of rope. I pulled a muscle. Or was that 2 weeks ago? That might have been 2 weeks ago. I tweaked a muscle playing tug of war with a dog. He's not exaggerating. You hit 30 and you start getting real fragile real fast.
Around in the room a little bit, stretch a little bit.
It's not too late,
Don't
Joe.
want
You can
freaking
pick up yourself. I
scoliosis
believe
to come
in you.
During the release we've been waiting for since 2000. Come to think of it, all of these changes might actually put you in a really good position.
True, you might actually
There
walk
are
out of this with a
some things
healthier
I would
life
say
on the
you
other
can do
side.
to prepare for the game as well.
Unlikely,
First
but
off,
maybe.
The game is coming. You haven't decided what class you're gonna play yet. Look at some videos.
Anything except
What class
Druid,
speaks to
pretty
you?
much.
Decide on the name of your character. Check the character creator.
Yeah.
You don't want to be stuck in the character
Just hit
creator
random and
screen
go.
for an hour when you should be out there helping Lilith. I don't think Lilith.
Hit
is
random, be a
really
meme.
cool, but, you know, it's way cool.
It's not gonna matter once you get all your gear anyway. You ain't gonna see anything.
Either you are on the console or you're on the PC. Doesn't matter. What is it that you haven't gotten yet that you're sitting there and thinking every day like, oh, I should get that.
The
one.
game from the reviews,
me-
just a shit early game. Damage-wise, scales well into late game, yes, but still has, I believe, survivability issues and utility issues. While they can kill okay, they're still the slowest class in the game, with the least mobility options, and they still have a survival issue, much like the Barbarian did. Because, you know, they kind of die a little. Not quite as bad as the Barb, as far as I hear, but it wasn't great either. So, damage is only one pillar. Which is why Sork is going to be the most popular class, and the fastest, most effective class, because they have high mobility, decent survival, pretty good survival, actually. And while they don't have top big dick damage, they've got pretty good damage. Like, they're still in the top, 3, I think. So... Sorks, as always, as is tradition, are going to dominate the game,
I should
probably.
really get that new
Shocker, yeah.
Get
New
sit
chair.
comfortable on this. Start looking.
Now,
at
mine's
this.
comfy reasonably enough.
Check out.
I'm good on the chair.
All of the local grocery markets. What do they have deals on?
Yeah,
Could
yeah.
I stock up
That's actually
now?
good thinking.
I'm a
Get some
big-
discount junk food. What was it? The jerky the other day that was buy one, get one free. BOGO. Like, so you gotta look for deals like that to really... Because you got to get your... And it's all got to be non-perishable, because you're going to have to stack it in the corner here like a godless heathen, like a fucking food goblin. You're just going to pile it all up in the corner and just start grabbing at it when you get hungry. And you're going to want drinks, too. Probably something in a can so you can crush them down to save space when you're throwing it in your trash can. Because you don't want to actually have to take your trash can out any more than necessary. So, things that can crinkle down or crush down. Very good. No glass bottles. Very space inefficient. And nothing that you need to... Honestly, nothing that you need to get up and cook, period, ideally. But if you do want something that's going to be warm, go for the microwave, not the oven. You wouldn't want to start a house fire, because you can't step away from Lilith. Like, she's whispering sweet nothings in your ear. Like, you're not going to go get, like, the quiche out of the oven, So the microwave, it's set and forget. You might have to run it a second time if you forgot and it's getting cold now. Other than that, you should be okay. Or, even better, now that it's all on mobile anyway, you just order a fucking pizza, then you just gotta spring up, go to the door, grab it, and come back. There you go. Like, you order a pizza. Don't like, bake a pizza. That's dumb. But you order one. And then you're stimulating the economy, too, and it's a win-win.
/ whiskey drinker.
My
when
internet's
I play.
dying. Don't worry about
I will
it.
go out there and get some beer and whiskey, so I don't have to do that later. You don't want to leave your room. You don't want to leave your office. You want to be playing. Okay, as a bonus, I would just drop this one in here. I know a lot of you will still be playing a bunch of video games and PC games up until the release. My main tip is to not do that. It is better to go on a little bit of a video game detox so that you can fully enjoy it once it comes out.
Yeah.
But this might be your only hobby. If you stop playing, what are you gonna do? Like, start.
That's fine. I got New World. I'm
You're
grinding
gonna
New
go-
World
you're gonna
right now.
keep playing. So here
We're
is
good.
my tip. Don't look at these videos where they say, "Oh, 5 games you should play up until the lead up to Diablo." No, don't play any action RPGs at the moment.
True.
Comparison
Wouldn't want to burn out on
will
ARPGs.
ruin your experience.
Oh, comparison.
You shouldn't
That's
be
fair.
playing Path of Exile before Diablo 4.
What the fuck is that?
You'll be sitting with Diablo 4 thinking,
I remember
"Oh,
that stream.
why didn't you do
I was
this?
there for
Oh,
that.
This is not as advanced as this. No. You'll be playing Lost Ark and you'll be going, oh, it's not enough big anime swords.
Yeah, it's the big anime swords. It's the swords they're worried about, not what's just off screen there. The other big thing in this. It's the swords. Yeah.
As soon as you start comparing Diablo 4
You can
to
burn out on
other
those?
games
Yeah,
while
yeah,
you're
you
playing,
can.
You will
You
have
can.
less fun. You are not a video game
It's
reviewer.
possible.
This game is Diablo. It's good at its particular set of things, which is usually mass appeal, which is why I'm here. I'm the masses, okay? Play different genres. Oh, also don't play Diablo 1 or Diablo 2. No, that will also get you burnt out on the action RPG.
Because they're
before you
similar
complete your
enough,
action
honestly.
RPG.
You want to go in dry. That way you have more hype.
No! Hit up on YouTube. Story summary of Diablo 1.
Must be a
Diablo
mortal
2.
limitation,
Look at the
sure
story
is.
So you're caught up to date in Diablo 3. I always forget that one. And I think that takes care of it. If you follow all these tips, you'll come out on the other side of the Diablo release week better man, who enjoyed the game more, and I'll be very happy that you did. And if you want to jump in and see me playing it, I'll probably be streaming some hardcore character.
Ramen is a decent option. Yeah. Sure. Okay.
So I'll
Well, that was the second video. This one was more
Thank you for
me.
stopping by.
But
My name is
I liked
KareAkern.
it.
I'll be releasing a bunch of new Diablo 4 stuff as time goes on.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, fair enough. I love awkward exits, because my exits always feel awkward, too, because I'm never sure how to just, like, alright, bye! Click it out. That seems rude, but, like, what else do I do, you know? I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should talk about what we're going to do in the next couple of days. Like anyone cares. Like, they're here or they're not, you know? But it feels less awkward than just... But maybe I'll just start saying goodbye and just going offline, because that's naturally how I would do it. That feels the most natural. Just like, alright guys, I'm tired. I'm gonna go eat some food. I'm out of here. I'll catch you next time. Click the off. Because see, that's natural. That's how I would do. That's how I do it to my friends. Like, alright guys, this has been fun, but I'm hungry. I'm gonna call it here. I'll go make some food. I'll be back in a little bit. You know? End the stream. Anyway. Alright. You know, Diablo 4 was coming up in a couple of days. Figured we'd watch a couple of Diablo 4 videos in preparation. So,